Okay, so today we're going to be flying from Las Vegas to San Diego on Delta Embraer 175 in first class. Now, I had an awesome time in Las Vegas, but unfortunately it's time to leave. I arrived at the airport just in time for my boarding, and before we knew it, we were on board the Embraer aircraft. Delta's Embraer aircraft have a 1-2 configuration in first class, which is definitely a great thing since I get to sit by myself and have direct aisle access. The seat is kind of stiff and not very comfortable. Given the flight is only an hour, I didn't have to spend much time in it anyway, but it was still great.
Your seat cushion is floatable. To use, pull up and remove.
We pushed back on time at around 10:30 a.m. and soon after the two GE engines started up.
And hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking.
After passing by a 757, we taxied onto runway 1 right. The taxi took up a few minutes, but wasn't terribly long. There was no food, no drinks, the flight was really short. Right after we took off, we knew we had about 40 to 30 minutes of flight before we started descending. I didn't even have enough time to visit the bathroom, but Embraer bathrooms aren't that exciting anyway.
Part of your journey. A special thank you to our Sky Miles and Medallion members for jet setting with us today. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during takeout.
I did find the engines a bit quiet on this flight, especially when comparing to a 7.3 or an A320. The GE CF34 engines really impressed me.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're on our way to San Diego and should be landing in about 20 minutes. The fasten seatbelt sign is back on and will remain so until we arrive at the gate. That's gate 38. We will begin our descent very shortly.
Arriving at San Diego is always very scenic, no matter the time of the day.
Finally, after you please pass any remaining items that you wish to discard to apply time to class down the aisle. Once again, please remain in your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until we're at the gate and the captain has turned off that seatbelt sign. We'll be landing shortly.
Delta 2427, runway 27, clear land. Clear land, Delta 2427. Just like that, I've arrived back home at San Diego. Had a very pleasant flight with Delta Airlines. One thing to note is that they were completely fine with me filming, and I always appreciate when an airline is fine with me filming. So to conclude, great service, check. On-time departure and arrival, check. Did I have fun on this flight? Check. So if you've been planning on taking this flight, go ahead and do it.
I